All right, thanks for coming today. Before we get started, I just want to talk to you about something that's pretty important. It's very important, actually. It's taking advantage of opportunities and making sure you get the most out of the opportunities that get presented to you. Like this basketball clinic here, coming here to make sure that you get the most out of it. So you maximize your time for the next hour and a half. You're going to walk out of here learning something, working hard, getting a sweat, and becoming better players. So another opportunity that might come your way is going to be when you're trying out for your team next year. All right, and how you're going to make the most of the opportunity in the tryout. Does anyone give me some ideas of how you can make the most out of an opportunity at a tryout?
Work hard.
Work hard.
Enthusiastic.
Be enthusiastic. Good. Hustle. Anybody else?
Try hardest.
Try the hardest.
Frustrated.
What's that? Don't get frustrated. Okay.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Mental toughness.
Be mentally tough.
Seize the moment.
Take advantage. That's right. Seize the moment
Effort.
and put in a good effort. Those are all right. Participation is another one. When you have your tryouts or you want to make a team, a coach always likes a player who's a vocal leader, encouraging teammates, working the hardest, playing tough defense. Your teammates are going to like having a player like that on your team also. So that's how you make your teams. I want to tell you a little story about after my freshman year in high school, the spring going into my sophomore year, there's a thing called Garden State Games, where it's usually for juniors and seniors from the county of Bergen and Passaic. They take 10, 12 players and they form a team from the best players, and then you go play other counties in the state of New Jersey. So I was going to be a sophomore. I was a freshman at the time. And I said, I'm going to try out for the team. I'll get a couple practices in against the better competition. I had no idea that I would attempt to make the team. I just went there to play against the best competition. So when I got into the tryout, I was the one diving on the floor for loose balls. I was excited. I was working the hardest. And next thing you know, I made it past one cut. And I said, I get another practice out of this. This is great. Another free practice against the best players. Made it to another cut. And then I realized that there was another point guard and me. And the coaches didn't want to cut me because I was putting so much effort in and I was diving on the floor and I was just playing as hard as I could. So it came down to the final day. And I knew it was between this other point guard who was going to be a senior. And the Garden State Games is for colleges to notice upcoming juniors and seniors. So I figured I didn't really have a shot to make the team because he was a senior. So I remember that Saturday morning at 9 a.m. went to Fairleigh Dickinson at the Rothman Center for the final tryout. And the kid that was going for the team didn't show up. And I did show up. So I made the team because I showed up. And I took advantage of that opportunity. And I didn't have it planned. I was working hard every day. And if you work hard every day and you participate and you're enthusiastic, then things tend to work out that way. I later found out that player missed that Saturday morning practice because he was out late partying on Friday night. So he missed the practice. I made the team as a freshman, which not many players have ever done, and had a great experience playing against some of the best players in the state. Okay, and that all came from hard work, participation, enthusiasm, and those types of things. Those types of qualities are what I'm trying to teach you guys. All right, that's the most important foundation in being a basketball player. All right, so we're going to start with some defense. Let's bring it in here. Come on, let's have a good workout today. Hour and a half. Let's go. We're going to do defense on three, and then I want you guys spread out. We're going to do our defensive stance drill. You guys facing me. Okay, spread out and face me. On three, defense. 1, 2, 3.
Defense!